Welcome to Bottle Talk, the podcast where we dive deep into the world of reusable bottles, how they're made, who's buying them, and why they're changing the way we hydrate. From supply chains to design trends, we're uncapping the stories behind the bottles we use every day. I'm Valeria Garcia.
I'm Mia Luna.
And now Victor Garcia.
And it's time to talk bottles.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Bottle Talk. I am your leading host, Victor Garcia, and today we will be talking about input prices. Let's start with the basics. Aluminum is a key material in manufacturing reusable water bottles, prized for its durability and lightweight properties. But like we mentioned in a previous episode, the issue. Tariffs on aluminum imports, particularly those imposed on countries like China, Canada, and the EU, have driven up costs for U.S. manufacturers.
A tariff is essentially a tax on imported goods. When the U.S. places tariffs on aluminum companies, they rely on imported aluminum, like those producing water bottles, have to pay more to get their raw materials. Higher cost means manufacturers either absorb the expense, which cuts into their profits, or pass it on to us consumers in form of higher prices.
But price increases are just one part of the equation. When input prices rise, the supply curve shifts. Higher production costs make it less profitable for companies to produce at previous levels, so they cut back on production. As a result, fewer aluminum water bottles make it to the market, leading to potential shortages or longer wait times for consumers.
And let's not forget about competition. When aluminum becomes more expensive, some companies may pivot to alternatives like stainless steel or that yucky plastic. This shift can create further changes in the market, possibly giving an edge to companies that already specialize in those materials. Let's do another segment of what would our host think? Guys, let's put ourselves into a situation that if we were these manufacturers, what would you do? Would you absorb the expense or would you put it onto the consumer? Victor, let's see what you have to say.
If I was like the company making it, I would probably like put it on the consumer, because like say like the aluminum is like 100 per bottle, right? And so if you're giving it for like $10, you're not gonna make any money, making you go bankrupt. So they're gonna put the prices higher, which makes it like so they could get money to keep making more.
So you would prefer your profit and not the consumer's like happiness? Okay. Me personally, I don't know why I was shading Victor. I do the same thing. Okay, I value money. And Val, what would you do? Would you take the expense or would you put it on the consumer, Val?
I'll take the expense.
Period. At least we have one good person in this group.
So, what's the bottom line? Aluminum tariffs create a chain reaction. Higher costs leads to reduced supply, which can drive up prices and limit choices for consumers. For eco-conscious buyers trying to cut down on single-use plastics, this means they have to pay more for their go-to reusable water bottle or settle for alternatives.
That's a wrap on this episode of Bottle Talk. Whether you're in the business, a collector, or just curious about the future of hydration, we've got more insights coming your way.